Hey y'all, good morning. This is your certified life coach, your girl Tonetta. I want to welcome y'all to this video. This video is, of course, one of the car chronicles, since I'm in my car driving to work. So, it is actually a rainy day, so I'm glad that you all can see okay, because I'm looking at the screen, so I know you all can see okay. But like I said, this is one of the car chronicles. This is focusing on and talking about, of course, still family legacies, but this is talking about a different aspect as far as what part are you going to play in the making and creating of the family legacy. So once I get on the main street, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and start talking, but or start getting to the information, I guess I'll put it that way. But I hope y'all are doing well. Today, like I said, in St. Louis, it's a rainy, stormy day because I was woken up this morning. I don't know, I guess about 5 o'clock by some real bad thunder. I'm like, oh my God, it scared me to death. So, it's like, Jesus. But like I said, that's how my morning's been so far. It's been fine too. Otherwise, it's fine. Like I said, I'm on my way to work this morning. Shoot. It's embarrassing up in here. It's hot. It's hot. Okay. Like I said, I'm just driving. Like I said, y'all can join me in the mornings for the Car Chronicles every morning about this time, about 7:30. Also, make sure that y'all, the link, if you're looking at this on Instagram, the link will be in the bio of the video. And if on Facebook, there's a link in the description of the video talking about an ebook called Where Are You? This ebook, of course, talking about family legacies and that kind of thing, this ebook will help you create a foundation for that family legacy when it comes to relationship and love and career and business and fitness and health and stuff like that. They definitely help you get that creation on to help you, like I said, create that foundation for your life, and then of course for your family's life, well, your household, whoever's in your household or whoever you call your family. So like I said, go ahead and pick that up. As a quick 10 to 15 minute read, I would say. No more than 10 pages long. Like I said, it touches on 7 key areas that you can create that foundation in your life on. And then, of course, that can in turn help you create that legacy and think about creating that legacy in your family as well. So now I'm on the main street, y'all. So like I said, this video today is talking about what part are you going to play in creating your family's legacy. I know a lot of times everybody has a lot of folks, not just your family inside your household, unless that's all you have. But if you have other extended family that you all talk to, you all have holidays with, all that kind of thing, make sure that y'all are, of course, coming together to talk about these kind of things. Especially when it comes to legacies and passing things on from generation to generation, make sure that y'all are getting together, of course, talking about how you're going to pass down the legacy, what kind of legacies, what kind of ideals, values, beliefs, attitudes, characteristics, all that type of thing, what you want to pass down to the next generation, y'all. Like I said, unless it's just you inside the house. But if it's more... Ooh, it's starting back to rain, y'all. But if it's more than just you... oh, crap. But if it's more than just you, make sure that y'all are getting together, actually having a family meeting to discuss these things. Shoot, it's starting to pour down, y'all. So won't nobody... The reason why, of course, is you don't want to leave anybody out in the discussion of creating the family legacy or the family tree or anything like that. You want to make sure that everybody's included and that everybody's skills, of course, are needed. We all know that everybody has different gifts and talents and a mission and all that type of thing. And we all know that they can contribute in some type of way to the family. It just depends on what you all are having them do and what you all are talking about. Like I said, majority of the time, everybody's talents and skills, abilities are useful when it comes to family legacy planning. I don't care if the person can write well, just take the minutes and take the notes of y'all family meetings, then do that. I don't care if it's the person that's actually stepping up to, of course, lead the whole entire family, to, of course, get this project done, that kind of thing, and keep the legacy going, then do that. Make sure that y'all are appointing people, just like we appoint people to be like our political figures and officers and that kind of thing. You need to do the same thing within your family as well. It's greatly important, y'all. We don't want just one person or 2 people, or when everybody still gets together for the holidays, those same folks to get together, come over for the holidays, they should be able to work with y'all to create these things. There shouldn't be a reason why, no, I can't do this or I can't do that at all. You don't want to just make people do things, but you have to make sure that they know the reasoning behind what's going on and the why it's important. And I guess if they don't see it within that, then I guess you can just leave them alone. I guess however y'all want to do it, but or leave them out the situation. That means they have no input of any sort. They cannot participate, is how I look at it. The people who are, of course, playing a part in trying to, of course, keep things going in the family, keep the family name going, keep the family house up, all the type of thing, those are the ones who, of course, are participating and have a voice. Regardless as to what anybody else say, I don't have the time, or even if you have to do these things by conference call, by Zoom. Everybody has time, everybody has a way to get online. Unless they're the elders, they don't know how to use online information, then just be at one of their houses if you can. And somebody could be there zooming in the call, if that's the case. But only, like I said, those folks who want to participate, make sure they all participate. But for those who don't, but want to have a say-so and all this kind of stuff, let them know they cannot participate unless they're there. They cannot have a say-so unless they're there at the meetings, present in some kind of shape, way, or form. Because that's unfair to everybody else if they're just sitting there divvying out responsibilities, telling y'all what to do, and they're not even participating and doing the work. Nobody wants that. So like I said, when it comes to choosing the parts, that kind of thing, figuring out what part you're going to play, make sure that you're, of course, being one of the ones who are participatory, who are wanting to do the work, who don't mind doing the work, who don't mind finding out what's going on with their family and that kind of thing. Don't mind finding out what the history of their family was. And how you all can, of course, carry on that legacy, whatever that legacy is to you all and your family. And like I said, there's no such thing of, I don't have any skills, so I can't contribute. Everybody can contribute in some type of way. I don't care if you're making the food for the people to, of course, get together and eat. While they're sitting there talking, then do that. You're the one who makes the desserts. You don't know how to talk well or something else. Make the desserts for the event then. So you all can sit down and talk and have these meetings. Be the dessert maker or the food maker, whatever it is. Whatever your role, make sure that you're playing that role, y'all. And don't be afraid to play that role. Trying to get on my defroster thing, y'all, because it's raining out here. Like I said, we definitely have to learn how, not learn, but I guess we definitely have to realize and understand that assigning family roles, of course, not just for the legacy, but in general. We know that we have elders. We know everybody's not going to be here for the rest of our lives. So we have to start assigning the roles to the people who, of course, play those particular roles. For the leader of the family, who do you all consider the leader of the family? Once Grandma Mary passes away, who is the next to step up as the leader of the family? You all gonna have to think about those things. It ain't just for the legacy, but carrying on that legacy also means stepping up when someone else is sick, passes away, or cannot do so. Who is the person that, of course, everybody runs to for advice about business? What part are you playing inside your family, inside your household, and then within your wider family as well? Those things are important, and those things help carry on. And those things help carry on the legacy too. Since for example, if your great-great-grandmother dies and nobody carries on any stories, any legacy, anything that she taught, then where do you think that family's going to go? You're going to be lost out there, I guess I put it that way. Wondering who's going to be the head of the family, wondering whose house y'all going to be going to for the holidays. If the person that used to play in the family unions had passed away or something, then y'all be wondering what we going to do now? Who's going to be doing the family unions? And you have to figure those things out ahead of time. You know what kind of gifts, if you're paying attention to people within your family, you can realize and recognize what kind of gifts and talents they have. Whether your daughter or your son likes to coordinate and do events, or whether somebody loves to cook, or whatever it is, you have to have, oh my God, they almost had an accident, y'all. I'm so sorry. Whoa, they almost had an accident. Sorry about that, y'all. Lord have mercy. Ooh, Jesus. But like I said, the family roles are very important. Not just the mama, the daddy, the brother, the sister, that kind of thing. Those are important too. But carrying on a family legacy and realizing that everybody plays a role within the family and what they're carrying on and what they're, of course, creating and putting into that household, that stuff matters, y'all. And you have to realize that. You all may not have thought about that. I'm thinking about those things now. Me and my cousin were texting yesterday about our family tree. Because we're the ones who are going to start putting, he and I actually. I don't know if anybody else wanted to participate. Once we get started with some names, we're going to need folks to research, and I'll be looking for folks in my family to, of course, start researching. Or helping us research at least 1 or 2 names. And then us getting together a little bit before we leave, before we actually move here or leave from here, to of course go ahead and get those things going, so we can know who to appoint, what's going on, because we have elderly folks within the family up in their 70s and 80s and that kind of thing, and we need to know who's going to be passing on what role everybody's going to play. Sometimes it's, yes, we may have unspoken roles, but at this point we need to verbally let people know what's going on, and verbally decide who's going to do what, and verbally know who's going to just automatically step into what role. Some folks already have an automatic role. We know that because we can tell how they lead the family, how much input they put into the family. We can tell all those things, but we still need to make it known to everybody, y'all. That's why it's important to have those regular family meetings. I know I used to talk about relationships a lot. I still love talking about relationships actually too, but this is talking about the relationship within the family. We need to be able to have that communication on point, y'all. Listening to each other, making sure that we're expressing ourselves to each other, so we can know what to do next for the next generation, y'all. And since this is all about family roles, who's going to carry on those roles? And whose house should I go into for the holidays all the time now? If so-and-so passes away. You need to know those things. Y'all need to make a plan for those things. If so-and-so is passing away, who's going to make the food now? Since who has the recipes for the damn food, for one? Or y'all getting the family recipes in a book, writing them down, even if it's in a notebook. If y'all want to get one of my journals, that's going to be the link in the description or the link in the bio as well on Tonetta's authors page. If you want to get one of them journals to write down the family recipes, then do that. If not, get yourself a notebook or a box of recipe cards to put them on. I have talked to several people this past, let me see, was it a month? Actually, this past month, actually, that was back Mother's Day. So like the last 2-3 weeks. Down at Dollar Tree, actually, talking to I don't know who the guy was. Some guy that was taking my order checking me out at Dollar Tree. I'm sorry. He was talking to the lady in front of him and me. He was asking whether any one of us know how to make banana pudding, and she was saying that she didn't. She said she knew how to a certain extent, but she wasn't sure how good it tasted, and it was soda, blah blah. And I was letting him know, yeah, I do know. I mean, I love to bake. I love to make sweets. So yeah, I know how to make banana pudding, but I like the traditional old school custard make banana pudding. And he was like, oh my God, that's the kind my sister used to make. She passed away recently, but we don't have the recipe. Nobody knows the recipe. She had it all in her head. What the hell do we have all this stuff in our head to do what for? Somebody should have made sure that she wrote that down. She passed away, I think he sounded like prematurely, but somebody should have been writing that stuff down. The same thing I talked to my partner about, and my family and his family. Nobody wrote down those recipes as to who was gonna do what. Who was gonna make the food? I mean, what the famous chicken recipe was in the family, what the famous banana nut bread or whatever it is in the family. Nobody wrote those things down. We gotta stop that, y'all. We really do. And I see that these were all black folks. Of course, I'm black, and so were they. And I'm like, that's not the first time I've heard of that. It's happened in my family. My great-great-grandmother passed away, of course, several years ago. My aunt passed away several years ago. Back when I was like in my teens, early 20s, I think. My great-great-grandmother, she was in her, actually, she passed away back when I probably was in my teens. Early teens, possibly. I forgot the years, y'all. But she was Native American, I think half Native American or full, I forgot which one. But that's one thing we'll be finding out when we'll be doing this family tree as well. But she used to make all these home remedies, home concoctions. She did homeopathic medicines. I was up with her when I was little, 5 or 6 years old, making homemade cornbread, pancakes in the morning for us to get up and eat, have for dinner. We don't have any of those recipes. She used to make all kind of salves for the body to help heal you. We don't have any of those recipes. Nobody seems to know maybe some parts of the ingredients, but we don't even know what's going on, y'all. We don't even have that. And I refuse to see another generation where we don't have this type of information. Somebody has to be appointed in the family that's going to record this kind of information, y'all. The family recipes, the family desserts, the family dinners, the family homeopathic, medicine remedies. When I say she has some awesome sickness remedies, you can go to bed one day sick, wake up, and you just fine. She used to make hot toddies. I can't think of the rest of the stuff, y'all, because I was little, so I don't know like all the names of them. But I'm sure if y'all are Black or Native American or some other race that's here, or any race actually, you all may have some of these things handed down from your family to one generation to the next. You all may have that. If so, comment down below what kind of stuff have y'all passed down, y'all, and who was the one who found all that information, and who recorded all the information. We got to understand that when it's talk about family, y'all. I don't want to keep seeing another family generation go on where we don't even know what the other generation had done. That's why I said we have to figure out who's going to play what part within the family. Play the part, like I said, for all the roles. Who's going to take on the role of having Sunday dinner at their house every Sunday? Who's going to take on the role of being the leader of the family? Or the next in line? Who's going to be doing all that? It's important for the family legacy, but it's important for y'all to continue to gel well and to function with each other as well. And to move cohesively as a family, as one unit in the community, y'all. We have to start thinking about those things. We really do. Damn it, and here come all this damn traffic. Some told me to take the street. That's all right. I was trying to get to Walmart to get an avocado. That probably ain't gonna happen. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. All right. But like I said, we have to have that. And you have to know who's. That's why it's important for y'all to have these family meetings. You have to know who's gonna do what. You have to know who's gonna do what. If not, then what the heck are y'all doing? When grandma or great grandmother passes away, who's gonna be doing what? Y'all need to talk about this stuff beforehand. Why people have sound body, sound mind to think, and of course to talk and to participate from the elders on down. Probably not the kids, but I mean the 10-year-old kids and 5-year-old kids, but at least those who are at least teenagers and up. On up to the oldest who can speak and talk and of course provide that kind of insight. Who they should think the torch should be passed to. They have our elders. They're the ones who lead the family, I'm sure now, hopefully now, in your family. They should be finding out who's gonna be taking on that torch. And if that person accepts that role, then go ahead and accept it and go ahead and keep on going. But just know that somebody has to take on family roles. If not, everything is being lost with this generation. Everything. And I see how with my generation, everything was lost. I don't know. I don't think they had it written down before at all. So I can't say it was with our generation. I don't know which generation. But nobody had anything written down. It was just all on her head. And she knew exactly what to do. We have to stop that, y'all. Write the vision, make it plain. Ain't that what the Bible says? Write the vision and make it plain. You have to write those things down. The vision, the goals, the mission, the recipes, the roles. All those things are vision. At least to me, they're vision. They're goals too. Write those things down, y'all. So they can be in one place. So somebody, well, not one place, but have it written down and have it somewhere in like written form, somewhere in a story form as well. Somebody can kind of memorize as best as you can. And then possibly on a video. I'll get to that in another video though, but in ways that you all can record the legacy. But we have to make sure that we have those roles in place, y'all. You know who within your family has what kind of gifts and talents. I would hope that somebody does. Or if not, they know. And if they want to assume that role, you all vote on it. Let them go ahead and assume the role. As long as y'all think they're responsible enough to assume that role. That's how I look at it. Just like we have to be voting for the presidents and all these types of things, we vote for the family roles too. Unless somebody just naturally goes into that role and everybody sees it that way, and then there's no need to vote, y'all. But if somebody want to take on a role and people are wondering whether they can do this, fine, I'll interview them just like you interview somebody else. I guess to be your romantic partner. Interview the family too. Especially if you have roles that are left open and people need to be put into them roles, I guess I put it that way. Like I said, we don't want to try to force anybody, but at times you may have to. You're going to have to assume this role because can't nobody else do it. Or nobody else has the skills but you're scared to step up. Step the hell up and go ahead and get your family legacy going, y'all. Don't be scared to assume the role within your family. I know in life, at work, and different things, assuming roles, teamwork. We all know that teamwork makes the dream work. But we know that some folks on the team may not have enough courage to step up. Even though we may see that they have the backbone for it. But like I said, we have to figure that out within the family. That's why I know, like I said, I talked about date nights with the couples and stuff like that. You have to have those kind of date meetings, I guess, in your family. I guess family date nights, I guess you can call it that. Have fun while y'all are doing it too. Don't make it so serious, but have fun while you all doing it too. You can have those regularly, even if it's once a month, or every 3 months, every quarter, at least a few times a year, or just on the holidays itself. If y'all want to take some time to do that on the holidays, that y'all get together, then do that. Make that a family tradition. That's what you want to do. But you got to make sure that you all are having these things. It's important, y'all. Like I said, not just to pass down the legacy, but to also know what's going to happen in this current generation and who's going to do what. So that y'all can be secure as a family and cohesive to move forward as one. One big team. The teamwork makes the dream work. Now, we hear that when it comes to employees and employers and working at a job and all this, or in a business, the teamwork does make the dream work. The dream is y'all's legacy. The dream is y'all's information, y'all family stories, y'all family recipes, y'all family sick recipes, homeopathic medicine, y'all family's wealth, y'all family's land being passed down from generation to generation. And talking about land, if you're the person in the family who loves real estate and want to find real estate and fix and flip and do all these things, do y'all have a family house that y'all can call home? If not, that's what the hell you need to be working on. A home that everybody can come back to. We had Big Mama's house when I was growing up. I was over there every weekend. Unless I was sick or something was going on, but I was over there every weekend. And every spring break, every summer, every Christmas break. I was always over there. That was Big Mama's house. That's where everybody congregated at, especially on Sundays. She made a big dinner for it. I helped her make, like I said, the cornbread, stuff like that. Put stuff in the oven, take it out once I got old enough, crack the eggs and all that kind of stuff. That's where I got my love of baking and cooking from. I helped her do those things. That was every Sunday. It didn't matter whether you were related to us or not. You could stop by and get yourself a meal. She made just that amount of food. A lot of food. We had all kind of neighborhood folks coming to the neighborhood all the time. I mean, from the neighborhood. One related, but I still call them cousins, aunties, uncle, whatever. Coming to, of course, have Sunday dinner with us. And then you sit around, hear all the stories, and hear them talk about their week and what happened, their relationships and all that type of stuff. I used to enjoy being in grown folks' business as a kid, I guess I put it that way. But do you have a family house that you can go to now where that happens at? I know in the black families, that was something that we did. I don't know about other races. I have no idea. I can just speak for us black families. I know that's something that I grew up on. A lot of folks that I know grew up on as well. But do you all have that house to go back to, the house to call yours, since I was talking about property and land? If not, you got to appoint somebody in the family that can do that job. Y'all all go in on a family house or family something so that y'all can have some type of family home to call home. And so that nobody will be without a household. I guess a home, if they lose their house, they have a fire, something's going on. The house gets flooded. Somebody passes away and they don't have the income to sustain whatever house they're living at. All types of things going on. But you all need a family house, a house in a family that everybody can go back to and feel safe at. Yes, somebody has to keep it up. I would hope the entire family keeps it up. You have to keep it up. Make sure it's able to be lived in. All those types of things. The water on, the electricity on, all that kind of stuff. But you all are coming back there. Whether it's the meeting spot for the holidays, whatever it is. Or somebody stand there, your friend, your family stand there, whoever it is, because they've lost their house or whatever. Make sure they still paying some type of rent and bills there, yes, since they live in there. But other than that, yes, it's a house to come back to that's going to stay in the family for generations to come. So you have to keep it up. And y'all, I'm actually getting to Walmart so I can go get me an avocado. I didn't think I was going to have time, but I think I will have time to get an avocado this morning. Oh, crap. Now I'm like the middle of the street. Lord, really? These people done blocked all this traffic. And I'm part of the traffic blocking, I guess. Lord of mercy. Okay. Goodness gracious. But like I said, I hope y'all understand and realize from this video how important the creating the family positions, the parts. I don't know whether y'all want to call them secretaries, presidents, whatever y'all want to call them, or just the big mama, the auntie, whatever kind of part you want to call them or name them. Just making sure somebody's carrying on that particular legacy as well, y'all. You can't let another generation just pass on and nobody knows who's going to assume what role. That's important. Those are the gatekeepers of the family. You have to understand that when it comes to creating a family legacy, anything within the family like that. You have to know who's going to do what and not just assume those roles. Because you don't know that person's willing to step up, even has the time to step up, want to step up. You have no idea what's going on. But you should mostly know what's going on. But some folks are so private sometimes you have no idea what's going on. When it comes to legacy and picking our roles, we have no time to be private. Either you're going to do it or you're not. And if you're not going to do it, you don't have any say-so on anything that happens. Anything that's passed down, that's how that should go. Hope y'all understand. Hope y'all understand that as well. So like I said, I'll be getting off here because I'm actually about to pull up at Walmart. I just want to say thank you all for checking out this video. Again, make sure that y'all are picking up the Where Are You ebook. The free ebook that I have for you all is less than 10 pages or less. Well, it's actually about 10 pages. It's about a 10-15 minute read. Make sure y'all are picking it up so y'all can start creating that foundation for your life and then for your family's life as well in those 7 key areas. It's 7 key areas we have to look at, y'all, when we're talking about creating a foundation, carrying on that legacy, all those types of things. When it comes to business, career, relationships, health and fitness, personal development, how much you're loving yourself and how much you're passing that down, how much you're teaching that. Health and fitness, like I said, is all those things. Our spiritual development. We have to understand that we have to create that foundation, y'all. And if that foundation hasn't been set, this ebook, Where Are You, will help you set that foundation for yourself and for your family. And like I said, for the ebook, that link is either in the description of this video or in the link in the bio, y'all. So go ahead and pick that up. And for those who needed a journal, a cute little journal to, of course, write in to start that, writing down those family recipes, to tracking the family tree and getting those things started, I have journals on my authors page. And it's in that same link in the bio or link in the description. Go ahead and pick it up if y'all need that. If not, just get a plain notebook for $1. Just get that to at least get started, y'all. So with that, like I said, I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all tomorrow in the next Chronicles video about 7:30 in the morning. Y'all take care. This is your life coach, certified life coach, Tonetta Clay. Here to, of course, inspire you to think bigger and empower you to become who you are, y'all. And I ain't ending this video until I get around this corner, so so I'm going to have to get parked now since we had to move the light change, y'all. But like I said, if you don't, make sure that y'all are sharing this out with somebody that you know that needs to hear this information. If you know another family that you may not see them having a family legacy, or you don't know they have one, make sure that you're sharing this with them. Make sure that you're tagging your loved ones in this as well. So they can, of course, know what you're on and what you're trying to do with the family. So they can all, of course, get on board. They have to know what's going on in order for them to get on board, y'all. They can't just, we're going to do this and that's it. You can't just control the people like that. You have to let them know. And like I said, have those meetings and bring everybody in to let them know what's going on in order for them to get on board, y'all. You got to play nice. So with that, y'all, I want to say have a good day. I'm about to get ready to go into Walmart to get this avocado. Take care, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video, 7:30 in the morning. Take care, y'all.